with this video, this is kind of, you'll get to see for the first time. You've never seen them perform live.
No, I haven't.
So you'll get to see the reason why everyone is so crazy about them. In fact, the reason that their fan base was even built was because they played songs live in a small town.
That's right. You told me they blew up at the theater right beside Ohio State, and that's what really got them on track.
To this day, I've seen them twice live, and I'd say and I've seen Coldplay live and some other big names live. They're the best live performance I've ever seen.
Ooh, I'm excited.
They are so good. And it's just two guys on the stage.
Come on.
And now that you've seen the music video, you've heard the lyrics already. So
Exactly. So now I can focus more on the performance rather than just the lyrics.
Right.
All right. Let's do this.
Let's go.
This is a position in my mind's imagination. I hope any children's voices are soaking about the basement. This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Every move, nothing, just waiting to say something. Cause I wasn't the only one who was the first one to say nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy mind to glee. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I missed the eye, therefore I Can you say my head that is so? Can you say my head that is so? For me. Can you say my head that is so? For me. Can you say my head that is so?
I love how he sounds good.
Now I didn't understand anything you said, but didn't know better. I guess you're already dead. Mine is I'll be fucking around with a live in a hunch. Saying stuff like you only live once. You got one time to figure it out, one time to twist it, one time to shout, one time to think. And I say we start now, sing it with me if you know what I'm talking about. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I miss the eye, therefore I. Can you say my head that is so? Can you say my head that is so? For me. Can you say my head that is so? For me. Can you say my head that is so?
It's so cool, man. Gosh.
Can you say my head that is so? For me. Can you say my head that is so? Can you say my head that is so? Can you say?
Yes.
Can you say my head that is so?
How does he have that rap, bro? What? What in the world, man?
So,
Wow. Listen. You have to know that as a rapper, when he's fighting to hold his
Right.
breath through the notes and stuff. Obviously, the recorded version, he's probably done multiple takes, stitched it together. Live, though, he doesn't miss I don't think he misses a word. And to be able to do that, right? To be able to sing at the magnitude that he's singing,
right.
and then to end it with
With a scream.
with that crap. I wish, man.
So
I wish.
The cool thing with that is you can tell that he changes his cadence up just slightly so that he can say every word with his breathing.
Yeah.
So like it's ever so slightly different from the recording, but you can tell that he's done that so that he can actually say every word.
Yeah, everything that's going on. Because a lot of artists, seeing some hip hop artists live, what they'll do is they'll have some in and outs going on. So they'll be rapping, and then the track will finish like the sentence form or something. Just the
they can catch
underlay.
their breath.
Yeah, so they can catch their breath and keep going, and it sounds impressive.
Yeah,
you
even
know?
NF does that.
Yeah.
I've noticed that he does it a couple times.
And it just is what it is. You know,
Right.
you're going through 10, 15 songs
Yeah.
like that. You have to have something,
They
right?
have got to breathe at some point.
You would think,
Yeah.
but then Tyler does this crap.
Yeah, and
and
he
you're like,
screams.
what? Wow, man.
Yeah, that's so. And I would even say that doesn't even go as hard as some of their other songs that they do. Like their live performances are.
I'm
bananas.
sold. I'm sold. I'm a fan, y'all. It happened to me earlier this week. I was walking around the house, straightening up, and I often sing. You know, some of you can probably relate to this. You feel like you're just a constant soundtrack, and you get on everybody's nerves that's around you. I'm singing, right, doing things around the house, and I pause for a second. I'm like, what was I just singing? And sure enough, it was Guns for Hands. And I didn't even think I liked that song, right? And like that much, but yet here I was singing it, and that's when I realized I was like, Luke has
Yeah,
sold me
I've done
on
it.
this.
So, and that's
yeah.
another thing that I'm kind of interested to see which songs when we did our first reaction to Heavy Dirty Soul,
Yeah.
which I'm upset about, but
That's okay.
when we did that video,
I like it more now.
yeah, I noticed exactly, but I noticed that like this will probably be a song that you like. This was never one of my favorites
Yeah.
because I'm not a huge fan of hip hop. I like it, but I love their songs that have more of the rock, alternative rock choruses. So Guns for Hands is like the kind of song that like it's gonna hook me every time.
Right.
And this one, I like it when they mix the hip hop elements with the rock and with the other kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see some of your reactions to some of their newer songs from Scaled and Icy, because his rapping has definitely evolved.
Okay. Like evolved for, would you consider it evolved for the better? Or
I do.
Okay. All right.
So one thing I would say is his rapping on almost all of their old stuff was intense, and a lot of his rapping on their new stuff is more like a chilled out kind of just. It seems so relaxed.
Wow.
Which is cool.
All right.
He still has the ability to spit really fast, but
Sure. Maybe he's become more comfortable with rapping.
I think that his music's just matured as he's gotten older. Like it's more sounds like what a 30-year-old's making.
Sure. But apparently, I mean, and I know this was a couple years ago, but he's still connected. I mean, to draw that kind of reaction from the crowd.
Yeah.
I haven't been personally in a concert where the crowd is dead, but I've heard people that have just been to these concerts who they think their favorite artist is, and they get there and they get no interaction with the crowd,
Right.
either because the artist isn't given the chance
Right.
to do that, and he's not giving the chance to the fans, or the fans don't want to.
Yeah.
Right? You see these festivals all the time with these popular artists, and they're singing, and the whole crowd's just like, I don't want to be here. But at this, man.
Well, so, and I have, sorry to keep going on, but I have got to, you just highlighted something that's a big deal for them. So when they first started, their whole thing was, we've got to be the best live performance. So they would play shows in little towns, and they were nobodies. They'd play shows at bars, and there would be like nobody in the bar except for like the bartender and somebody sitting at the bar. And they would look at each other and say, okay, our goal tonight is to make that dude who's sitting at the bar turn around
Wow.
and watch us.
Wow.
And so they'd be playing for nobody, and they would still do the backflip off of the piano, and they'd still
Dude.
give everything. And like they were,
That's nuts.
there was even one show where they were playing, and they were
That's some commitment.
the only two bands on the bill were 21Pilots and is it Walk Off the Earth, or is it
You're asking the wrong guy.
who's the band that does Shut Up and Dance with Me?
Dude, I'm not versed in this. Somebody in the comments help him out.
Shut Up and Dance. It's not Walk Off the Earth. I don't know who it was. There's a band.
Sure, but somebody who has a hit.
Pretty
right?
big hit.
Yeah.
And it was these two bands on the ticket, and nobody showed up to the gig except each other. So 21Pilots played, and they, the other band stayed out in the audience and watched them play, and then they switched and they stood out and watched the other band play.
That is hilarious.
They traveled out of state to do that, but
That's fantastic.
yeah.
I love it, man. And that's something that, because as you watch like Tyler's interactions, and I've only seen him in a few instances, right? but he carries himself very humbly.
Yeah.
You know, and even to have that idea that you were talking about with the black on his arms and around his neck and in these music videos, clearly he doesn't view himself as I'm the greatest that's ever done this.
No.
He's seeing this as I can't believe I get the opportunity to be
Yep.
the guy that these people are looking up to, the guy that everything, like, it means a lot as an artist when you put that much into your art, and to have somebody,
Right.
you know, tell you you're my favorite artist, or to sing that song with you or something like, I can't even imagine
Yeah.
what that's like. That's incredible. Side note here at the end of the video, I want to thank y'all so much for how interactive y'all have been with the channel. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your likes. Everything that y'all are doing makes every bit of this possible, and the more that y'all do that, the better these things will get as far as production and stuff goes. And honestly, the comments that y'all are leaving, now that I'm a fan, right, when I realize what happened to me, all right, I'm a 21 Pilot fan now, I get in these comments and I'm looking at everything that y'all are posting, and now I'm like, crap, I can't watch that because I need y'all to see me watch this, right? And so I'm depending on Luke. He's got me by a string here. I'm the puppet. He's the puppet master. So, yeah, boom, boom. He's leading me on this journey. So, y'all keep recommending stuff. Push your favorites in that comment, or in those comments, and make Luke show me those because I'm excited. Some of y'all left like an essay's worth of details, and I'm really, really excited to check those out because I know that these songs mean a lot to y'all. They're going to mean a lot to me too. I'm a fan.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, we'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all later.
Nice.